Yeah, we gotta do the ReveNEWS. ReveNEWS. We're gonna check out the news from the lens of a gold maker. I really don't care about like the tuning on the class tuning and the raids and the mythics. I just want to see what is affecting gold. I do this once a week as well, so let's check it out. It wasn't a very active week. Again, people are still coming back from vacations and holidays and things. Hey, it's all good. Blizzard's going through some things with unionization too, so we'll see how things pan out. And Zoth is pretty cool, man. Housing, player housing? Come on. It's so good. Just put it in the game. Does it make money? We don't know. We have no idea. Garrisons make money. That's kind of like player housing, so yeah, I'd like to see some changes with that. All right, crafting order system. This was DOA, okay? Crafting orders was a cool idea, but Blizzard completely pooed the bed, and nobody uses this system. Nobody. Some people use it for treaties here and there, like me, because I want extra knowledge every week, but yeah, it was DOA for sure. Oh, this is just a blog post. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole blog post. Blizzard knows that they've done wrong. Blizzard knows that the crafting order system's busted and they're trying to fix it. Mythic plus tuning. Every time. Tuning. Wrath? Don't care. Raid hotfixes? Don't care. It's not gold related, we're not looking at it. Sparks. Sparks are good. Okay, so sparks, are they gold related? No, not really, because you can only use your own sparks on your own items. Additionally, you don't have to do this quest on the week that it's available. I did like 3 of these quests in a row, so they'll stack up and then you can just knock them all out at once. And then all of a sudden you have a bunch of sparks, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Again, it doesn't make a whole lot of gold, but sparks have been very confusing in the past, so I did want to touch on it. You have to use sparks on your own gear, not on gear for someone else. And even in the crafting order system, you have to bring your own sparks when you're trying to craft the gear. So, spark quests, yeah, they're important, but they also stack up, so you don't have to do them immediately. They don't expire, is what I'm saying. Diablo 4, let's go. Alright. Lighting effects on pieces? Cool. Does it make gold? No. Overwatch 2? Hilarious. I wish I could just release a patch for a game and call it a whole new game. Such a burn. Group loot. Don't open a new window. Yeah, this... Sure. So there's professions. All the professions that drop out of raids, you can buy the patterns in the auction house. So, do you need to raid to get those patterns? Not really. This just makes it so that more people can get the patterns. It spreads it around a little bit. Impact on gold making? Minimal. If you're using patterns from the auction house, then you have enough gold to buy them off the auction house and you're not worried about it. If you don't, then don't use those patterns, you know what I'm saying? What? Max a million? This trading post is going to be sweet. Guess what? I'm going to save all my trading post currency for that freaking Brutosaur mount. I want that dinosaur mount. I never wanted it until I play so much on the auction house now. And I want it now. Although that wooden woman is pretty sweet. I don't know what purpose that fills, but Is that a meme against gamers? Did they just meme on us? And I immediately fell for it. I'm like, that's sweet. I want a wooden woman. Cringe. Yikes. Yeah, the trading post is going to be sweet. My prediction, again, is that they're going to release this free version of the trading post, and then they're going to release a paid version. They're going to release it as free because people like free, but then they're going to acknowledge the demand or acknowledge the want for more profitable trading posts. So, doesn't really matter. This is just for the gameplay. This is just good for players. Hopefully we'll be able to sell these items on the auction house, and then we can make some gold off of our currency and not just cosmetics. That's what I'm hoping for. Got an event coming, huh? Time walking event. Cool. Yeah, these events usually have items in there that you can sell in the auction house. Almost every event has some sort of item that you can sell in the auction house, which is pretty sweet. Oh, 10.5 coming out on January 24th. That's big. See if it talks about any gold making. Nope. Oh, interesting. Inspiration catalyst. Does that have to do with crafting? Yeah, it does. That's really interesting. That sounds like it could be crafting gear that grants more inspiration. Which could indicate that they're going to add levels of professions during the expansion, which would be freaking amazing. That's what I was hoping for, and it would be amazing. Tuning, 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 tuning. Vendors. That's a good idea. Solar Shuffle Professions, let's go. Very cool. They're opening up the appearances for the professions. Does it make gold? No, but is it cool? Yeah. Okay. Those aren't big changes. Is that going to affect your gold making? No. Let's move on. Public work orders capped at 4. Interesting. They're trying to fight the bots picking up all the work orders. That's not going to help, Blizzard. It's just not going to help. You need to do more. Do better, Blizzard. Work orders are busted. Capping it out is not going to save the system. And I want that system to work. That system's supposed to be good for us crafters. But it's not. It's horrible. Previous starter gear, back on the vendors. This is what I read, and I said that's cool too. I just didn't read it out loud. So your starter gear you can buy back. Cool. Dragon riding motion sickness. Unbelievable. That is so good. Because when I'm trying to fly around and oh, yeah, I get a little motion sick. Bonus trader tenders. We're going to keep an eye on this trader post. I think there might be opportunity there. What a tender moment. Okay. Don't make it creepy. Event rewards. Let's see if we can make any money with this event. Oh, these are items. Yeah, there's the toy. So you can typically sell those toys. No, it binds to the account. Never mind. This mount binds on pickup. I don't see any gold coming out of this. Look at this little thing. What is that, a deer? That's a monster deer. I'm not into it. I don't see any gold there. I'm not interested. What else is going on? Ruby life pools? This one always distracts me because it looks like a crafting post, but it never is. I swear it never is. Let's look. Yeah, it's a dungeon. They're talking about a dungeon in this one. They showed us an image of a bunch of crafters crafting some cool gnome, goblin mechanics, and then they talk about a dungeon. They're killing me. New cosmetics. Cosmetics usually make some sales too. Okay. Oh, these are cool. I need a banker with a top hat. Okay, these are ridiculous. So these are like the holiday items that you can only use during the holiday. They're opening them up, it looks like. So you can use them at all times, which is brilliant. Don't make the game so restrictive that you can only use an item for 2 days during this event. Oh, Wrath. They tricked me with that Wrath. Not today, Blizzard. Alright, let's take a look at what Samadan says. Samadan? Smart dude. I appreciate his content. One of the guys that got me into gold making. Mantheus, same thing. Smart dude. Changes coming to work orders. Yeah, they're changing them. Is it going to be significant? I have my doubts. Racer shuffles. Shuffles are a good way of making gold. You got to be careful with them. You got to make sure that they make you gold, but they are a good way to make gold. Crafting them, selling them to the vendor, or crafting them and disenchanting them, like Penguin was just saying. Penguin, another good content creator. Appreciate her work. Yep, it's good info. Anyways, that's it. Revenue review. Is there anything major coming? No. They're working on work orders. Is it going to make a difference? I don't think so. Maybe it does. Maybe it makes them incredible. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out together. For me, I'm still most excited for the trading post. I want that dinosaur mount, and I want to sell items that I buy on that trading post. So let me sell the items, Blizzard. Come on. Just your gaming. Catch you on the next one, yo. One last thing. Quest brought up an interesting point. It's possible and probable that they put some sort of currency exchange in for the trading post, gold to trading post currency, or trading post currency to gold. It's another layer of confusion when you're doing those freemium games. The more I think about it, the more I'd be shocked if they did not do that exchange. At least turning gold into trading post currency. Because then it would inspire people to buy tokens, to turn into gold, to turn into trading post currency. And all of a sudden you forgot how much you paid. It's such a hustle. And we fall for it every time. So, do I care about that? I don't think it affects me personally because I don't have, I don't know, that gambler's bug in me. But is it hostile? I guess it depends on how bad they make it. They could make it really hostile. And of course, this is all speculation. If it happens, I'd probably let me be clear. Now that I've thought about it a little bit, I would be surprised if they did not do that. So I would say that's the number 2 prediction. Number 1, they add a paid version of the trading post. Number 2, they add a currency exchange to buy more trading post currency. That's my call. I think they're going to do it. Is it shady? I don't know. We'll see. Do I care? Not really. I just want that dinosaur, and I can stomach that. That's how they get the buyout of the player base. Is, are you really angry about it, or is it something cool? You gotta figure that out for yourself. Hey, I'm out of here. Play some games.